different seats inside status. But the one them we want for Sidon Param, them plenty. Some people want make the young candidate go continue with this seat. Other one themselves want make the young candidate come and sit on there for rule the country. But unfortunately, now just one man go able for Sidon na this seat. Well, how you go able for make lay your young candidate Sidon at this seat? Now only when you come out and vote. But wait, before you go and vote, one thing they when are you for first do we go qualify you for make you go able for vote. That now for register as a voter inside salon. Well, the one they were responsible for the voting process, they don't pull the date too. They say the 3rd of September to the 4th of October. Now the time that one day when you forgo and register. But again, some people go want for do one kind way for crook the system. Not right at all because that's not crime. If you know say you the 18 years, the eve of election, that's the 23rd of June 2023, or on that particular day when the election they carry on, when at the 24th of June, do ya run and go register right now. But if you know say the eve of the election, you know the 18 years, not try more, because if they fail not say you register for vote when you know 18 years age, that's not crime. Now you the gladdy, but you know done the too. I not say as you the gladdy, any time when you see registration center, you want for go the top and for go register. Not try that one day. Sat inside and the way you know for register. If you do work na some side way far from your house, you do go school na some side way far from your house, or you do go to fable na one side way far from your house, no register there. Elect line then na your area. Make sure say you register na that side. You know what to make? The day for the election, if you dey live na Lumley, you go register na Calbaton or Atalo. The day for the election, then say motorcar no go run. Elect government say they put public transport or then they put government bus, it no go enough. Because plenty people go dey like you, we go on for do the same thing. And the bus they not dey run fiti fata. So what you go do? Make sure say you register na the center where they near your house. So whether they say motorcar dey o, motorcar no dey o, you know dey o. You can just swing your answer, go to your voter center, vote, come on there and wait for the result. But if you're not able for vote on this day for election, and then you young candidates know win, you're responsible. Remember, your one vote go change the whole situation. This message they come up from Weird on YouTube and Facebook.
Fambuluna kusha enuna adu. We are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they are from. Now we on street yards alone. I know we go. Whoa, and we left for do them bad things then. Ide pilamos alone. I know we go. Whoa, we are. Take it there. And if we hurt you, we sorry.
We're really sorry.
We don't mean bad, oh. We just want for make we had go before.
Hello?
If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh. We just want for make we had go before. Family una kushe and kabo. We don't come back today. Every day na a new day for we and una because every day we dey bring you issues them where then wire the cause na mama saloon. Well, the painful part of it, the issues them always can be bitter like bang bang. We know they receive issues them with a fiber like sugar and Ovaltine. Now you been say let thy kingdom come. Now you been say let thy will be done. oh, oh.
Pape,
If thing don't begin go
so
sooner or later, you will face in 2023. Salon people, then 1 times 10. The registration, no relent. Fambulem, today we don't bring you another edition inside we yard. Well, this discussion today, now we and una get them as always. Maybe it will be blow mind semi, but we dey see how we dey able to talk on top of the issues them and the time that we will permit we for make we give una the space for make una self blow una mind just a little bit normal. Plenty things them don't happen inside Mama Salon and out of Mama Salon. Inside the basket today. A request by the Salon government to the Netherlands government for Handover Adebayor na the hand for confess the law on the issues them will be happen and the trouble things them will be happen inside August 8, 9, and 10. I tell you, I say, Salon, don't feel bad, say, you goodness self, they make you get combo. If not so it be, even Aki-Sawyer, when at the Freetown City Mayor, he don't pay over 187 million old Leones to the ACC on the allegation whether the end Naida. This and plenty things them they inside the baskets where we and una they can't talk. My name na by Bure Kablai from the north, biggest warrior with the sharpest cutlass. Madam Paddy.
me, Sembepe, the freedom fighter, the man from the southeast. Well, you don't already hear the kuku jumuku, the daolao, the this and that with the inside the program for you today. Well, if you just join, we not forget, please, for like the program, share the program, and as well for let you comment down in the comment section. Now as well forget for member over your area, down to your family, the star, we need a more. Thank you very, very much. Well, as Bible I don't say, we might open the line, so just keep so we know more until we reach to that point, to the barcode or rub mot. We want you as well for come and rub mot inside the program. So please not forget, okay? Stay with we and not hide anything for we. Not greedy with the like, not greedy with the star, not greedy with the share, not greedy with the comment, and not greedy with the view. Draw other people and let them come, okay? Thank you very, very much. Well, thing and the way they happen now. Now, like where you will say, thing they be. I say, thing they really be inside this we own small yard. But wait to Bible we just get something quick. We hear about this registration business. What do you know about the registration business?
Well, the registration business, as Wetin we talked yesterday when we get the Honorable Naya, me, I already don't make my own points clear the way and manner how this registration they go. To me, na a strange thing and na a new learning process for me. I'm not saying no plans happen, but from when we get sense, now I see this process they go this way. But we just hope, as they say, they get international observers them make this process able to go in favor of the citizens them. Make the registration not go in favor of the SLPP, how they use them for start for rig the election already before the election.
Ask.
All right. Anyway, the program we watch right now we yard on YouTube and Facebook. YouTube and Facebook. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. So today we want to start with something. You know the program about this I column, this August 10 issue to go on. But you know say government caretaker bio been don set up a committee for look inside this business, in other words, for investigate and make sure say they do things them where them feel say right. Well, We get journalists them with it. We get people them where not investigative journalists them and other things them. We choose for start with this one today. We choose for start with this one. First of all, one for go and listen to one audio where the investigative journalist pool, yeah, we na Adebayor, George Temple. Let me listen to this audio and listen now with open ears, please. Make sure so you just listen now with open mind, so you will able for know exactly what it is try for talk about. In the meantime, Joseph Kamara, thank you very much for the stars. So let me just listen to this audio quick. Now audio when they play, let me listen and quick and see what is say inside there. I don't forward them because I get some music, I get copyright and other things them. But I hope I don't miss the start of them. Let's listen to them quick. We'll come back just now.
Defenders Network Sierra Leone organization don't expose fumble them that day where na be August 10th na Sierra Leone, where some people then come out in the streets, say then they demonstrate, right, unauthorizedly, that is to say without authority or permission for come out in a door for demonstrate. Okay, wetin happen that day, we see the security forces respond to the unauthorized demonstration in the way and manner in which they respond to them. As all this happen, we made to understand, say, 21 Sierra Leoneans then die cut across the country, where then get in conflict with the law through the security apparatus them. They therefore shoot some of them. And waiting happen to the people them, then die 21 Sierra Leoneans. And we also get 5 policemen them, where then just don't bury safe quite recently, where then safe die, right? Then I'll be members of the Sierra Leone police force. Then self die during that particular day. And also again, 2 days after, we see again one Sierra Leonean by the name of Evangelist Samson. Himself, then therefore shoot him and kill him. Family them, as all this happen. The question where the investigative media through the Universal Times newspaper, they ask, what was the Human Rights Defenders Network Sierra Leone vehicle doing out there on that fateful day? And to a large extent, we made to understand, say, the Human Rights Defenders Network Sierra Leone, them vehicle, right? Now, in the Sierra Leone police, then use some officers, then be there inside there, then they go around and shoot people them. So we are tempted to ask this question. Wetin the Human Rights Defenders Network, the Motoka, been they do for that particular demonstration day to a large extent? Men in uniform, Delta officers, the way all gun and tear gas, they be inside the Motoka, including people themselves who not wear clothes, who not wear police uniform, they wear plain clothes. They be inside the Human Rights Network Sierra Leone and vehicle day. On that fateful day, they pass around the country, they go and shoot recklessly. Recklessly in a sense that family them. Could you imagine? Whilst they go on with that shooting day, then get for shoot one boy na Forobe Road by Cottage Hospital area. In my presence, I witnessed that shooting day. And the young man, as I'm talking to you, God make him not die. He day alive with the wound where he suffer through and the bullets where pass through in leg, where make right now he don't become deformed. Family then, could you imagine? Human Rights Defenders Network, we're supposed for the defend the human rights of the people them. Now we they see they augment the efforts of the Sierra Leone police where get vehicle them. Sierra Leone police get boku vehicle. Then get boku vehicles them. So why now the Human Rights Defenders Network Sierra Leone them vehicle, the police then get for use with some other people that will not wear police uniform, they go around and shoot at people them recklessly, fumble them. For proof, say Human Rights Defenders Network not live up to expectation, and they should be investigated as people them where perpetrate violence or we contribute in the area of conspiracy for perpetrate violence on that fateful day, right? How on earth a human rights defenders network vehicle we suppose for they be seen for rescue people that we don't fall victim of any kind of human rights violation during protest was seen abandoning corpse on the ground, abandoning people, right, who were shot with stray bullets. They left and are gone. Then they drive past. They go and shoot more people. Then how on earth this going to happen at Sierra Leone? No wonder things that happen like they happen at Sierra Leone. So the human rights organizations, them, the civil society organizations, then keep seal lips. How can a human rights organization be a party to an act of massacre, if I would call it a massacre, or random killing? Fumble them. As all this happen, retired Brigadier Julius Adebayor don't set up one committee, right? Way for look into Wetin happen on that fateful day. And family, then why now I decide for come out with this revelation where I get for una so because I be dey wait for this particular appointed time that the president don't establish the committee for investigate Wetin happen on that fateful day. And family, them I don't call the head of the committee when a lawyer Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi and tell him say I get evidences and also interest in this proceeding and go want for testify because I get video and pictorial evidences and also audio of Wetin I dey say so. So what am I trying to say? Why? Okay, family, make I read first the press release will come out from the office of the president in relation to this issue for investigate what happened on that fateful day. Family, make I read them for now. Government of Sierra Leone, State House, Office of the Press Secretary. Date 24th August 2022. Public notice. The general public would recall that on Friday, 12th August 2022, His Excellency Brigadier General Retired Dr. Julius Adebayor addressed the nation and assured that an
Okay, we be not read this, so what we go do, we dey forward them small bit and see who side we go catch up with, okay?
investigation would for give me own contribution towards 7 Executive Director Defense for Children established, and I go like for help them in the investigation. That is to ex-servicemen association.
Good.
And signed Yusuf Keketoma Sandi. Fambu them. Now the press released this. And also public notice will come out from the office of the press secretary. And as this press release don't come out yesterday, the 24th of August 2022, myself seizes opportunity today being the 25th of August 2022 for give me own contribution towards the furtherance and success of this committee also, when the special investigation committee with the president don't establish, and I go like for help them in the investigation. That is to say, especially in this area, we say, as well as the response of security forces. Now, family them, as they come out with this particular breaking news, say the Human Rights Defenders Network Sierra Leone, them vehicle, them be use them that particular day for puts men them we wear Delta uniform and also we wear plain clothes. They're all gone. They move around the country and shoot people them. Shoot people in the sense that one na seen when me self witness na Frobe Road. Usai, this vehicle also when the Human Rights Defenders Network them vehicle we get deltas them inside there and other people that will not wear clothes shoot one young man na Frobe Road by Cottage Hospital. Right? where that young man dey, as I'm talking to you presently, is deformed. God make him not die. And
All right, so we go all on right from that part there. By the way, what you pick up? But in the meantime, before you come up, let's say Lucien Williams, thank you very much for the star. We get Alspin Tijansi, thank you very much for the star. La go down quick one and see it. Stars again. Maria Tusise, thank you very much for the star. Thank you for the star and support. Please, una member say the stars them now wait for support we follow we able for continue for bring you this particular content. And big sister, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining with this evening. Anyway, so as you join we please not forget for like, share, and let your comments down. And at the same time, the subscribers, we already don't get 20 subscribers them on Facebook. So please, we want for encouraging and for subscribe again to the channel. All of this that means for support we. And thanks to we lovely subscribers them we already don't subscribe. And all of the one that we don't support we. Hey, Facebook, YouTube, sorry. Waiting they happen. Today, we there ahead of Facebook, we there ahead. So I expect say Bible will forget in super chat, super sticker, na YouTube. But in the meantime, we dey forward. Thank you very much again, Alpsin Tijansi. Thank you. So by the way, you listen to this man. You know, I mean they look the chairman as one person where actually now that person will get some forms of credibility. Yes, some form of credibility, but I don't know what really they happen. You need to say something on this. Victoria Gladys Samura, thank you very much for the star. Abdul Ibrahim, thank you very much. Fatima Nata Kamara, thank you very much. Amokachi Scholes, thank you very much. Mohamed Nunu Jojo, thank you very much. Mama Alconte, thank you very much. Toure Alaji, thank you very much. Mohamed Adams, thank you very much. Mohamed Adams, thank you very much. Let me see. Abdul Speaker, thank you very much. The thing they don't be one for me. Abdul Speaker, Anne Conte, thank you very much. Musu Conte, thank you very much. Let me see. Masire Conte, thank you very much, everybody. Yes, by the way.
Well, we family members them, we don't play you the audio for make yourself understand as we can talk small on top of this audio, make yourself not miss the point and you able for understand waiting with the try for talk. Well, this young man an investigative journalist where himself they try even best, as I say, in level best as a young man for just see how himself they support the country for make things them go right how they're supposed to go. But thank God we all know how the country they go right now. But you don't listen to the message where he come and give we so we able to understand as he tell us say some of the things them will be happen. Well, one incident they will happen in front of his face. And enough afraid, he put on my audio say he gets the proof of waiting will happen in face. Yeah. But me brother Shembe Pierre, in the talk of credibility on the chairman of this committee. I think on the program what we do on Blue Mind, I mean try for counter me brother say, this person where you be sabi. So yes, I know you be sabi this person, but one thing in life, whenever you don't left, even you picking on a family member right now, you left her for 1 to 3 months. Before ever you the boast of them say this me family member, I sign them or I trust them because how you be don't sabi how na day, you get for really take your time for see if that moment where you left them it not on change. So now it exactly they happen right now. And the saddest thing on the whole thing where me they see inside the audio, the thing where shock me past all. For make we get organization them where we trap in a tranga one trade for feds, similar issues them, similar things them, similar acts them where they happen right now. So they be the feds they act there against and by Kuruma Iyun government. But today, most of the organizations they are, we don't find out, say, that they do this thing for see how they will help this particular government for Kana power. Wait make a talk now one day.
And not only for Kana power. Now you find out say this government they make mot every day about MCC. This now the implants them where they get, where they always put things them for praise the government give them fine name outside, and whilst they maintain bad character. Now like this, you get Sofut. You see the on top, the Canadian guy, hey, Mr. Sofut done well. The inside they rotting and they pull tough. Now like this system will get so right now. Move on, please.
So just like Wetin they say, we see plenty organization them where they present themselves to we as human rights. Then get them call themselves because I don't want to waste me time. But we see outside they all don't take office under this government, they all they take contract them under this government, they all they take project them under this government. This don't make them all on turn mumu, waiting that they do right now. Before most of them sit down and they call and say them out, we see that they come and talk and support this government on the bad things them where they happen. So you find out, say, the few people them where they talk against the government, all of them people here, they team up with the government for see how they affect them people.
Yeah, pardon me and forgive me, like they enter small. Since you talk about salary and other things then. Now here we been see a name like Awasamai, we been the Amanet, a civil society organization. We see transaction outside and say it take copper from the government. In Ote, we see Adebayor appoint him as the chairperson for the peace commission or peace cohesion commission. So this not just ways and means then for proof say most of them can just day in disguise for paint one picture is either in their own interest and against somebody else or whatever things once not their own interest. They can day and set up the organization. Move, please.
So just like what you would try for talk. Now, this young man will pull this audio. Mind you, he not only tap for do in journalism cause Nabama Salon. He even cross border for go see how he improve himself in the work where he put himself through. Of course, not forget for follow him. He gets in TikTok, a channel where he run. You go there,
And
the
WhatsApp
investigative
as well.
journalist. Come again?
And WhatsApp as well.
Yeah, make it follow us so you able to get most of the things them way in the pool. So we move inside in audio. The thing where I tell you say it shocked me. You hear what the man talk. Of course, this it happen in front of his face. Maybe if not by Blue and Shembepe can talk you go say now person when we representative what we send now he tell you no we talk because we not let this government today they do know they talk for life and them. Now this we brother all of them things that way he talk they happen in front of his face. One, it's enough so who say a gunshot meet somebody near him. Thank God.
So Babu, if you say gunshot meet somebody near him, it's like now one kind gunshot will be just come from somewhere else. It's enough to say then shoot somebody in front of him.
Okay, thank you, my brother. It's enough the and thank God they will give you information. Say this person not go next one is still a but right now. It's not useful again like how it is supposed to be. Mind you, the allegations they are all Adebayor and the misinformation. Now issues and information the way they can deny right now as they interview them. Make we jump now. Now some of their organization there.
So before you go to the organization, let me lay this one to rest quick. Now this man, where you know now like where we consider how they talk something, we not just the talk. Because we want for talk or like where you can take folklore for drink pepper soup or you just eat binch and bread or binch and cassava leaf so you say I don't full I don't call it. We they always make sure that we bring things them where they prove or confirm what we say. Now, and not only come and say this happened in front of my face. He say I get evidence.
Evidence.
For sure say this happened in front of my face. Going further, he always they call the name of human rights defenders. In other words, now people in this way supposed for stand for the human rights of everybody. But he say, now them same people here, them mutuka, the police and people them, when not wear uniform, being get gun, they go and shoot people them from post to post. By the way,
that's not the thing we beat me on imagination. A really beat and bad one. Could you imagine the word alone, human rights? Then when are people them where by pan law or by pan the functions them where they're supposed to get in their own area of job. Now for see how then they able deal with people them for make them gain their rights and secure people them for their own right. But you hear waiting the investigative journalists tell me in front of in face, it see the vehicle of this organization, Human Rights Network, then
Human
they
rights
use them,
defenders.
defendant network, then they use their own motoka, that means brother na village vehicle, motoka, then use them, people that were combat,
Their office motoka.
their office motoka, of course, people that were combat, people that wear police uniform, and people that work in dress like okay, say CID, where they not wear uniform at all, but then I police them. Yeah. Then they inside this motoka, they're not there for go and talk to the protesters them all, but they're there for command and shoot people them.
And
on site.
interestingly, the motoka in number where he get, where he catch up with now the video and where in your safe two ball I see, he able for confirm am again with the Human Rights Defenders Network, and they say yes, now the motoka that one day. So the question where this man they asked, why this motoka forget gunman them inside the workers junction to junction for just shoot people them. We continue the program. Now we are on YouTube and Facebook. Alhaji Sulaiman Kuruma on YouTube. Thank you very much for the $5. Desil Fraser, thank you very much. Mohammed Lamin Mansari, thank you very much. Kuruma Idris, thank you very much. Please will they come back and continue. Vincent Nabiu, thank you very much. Mohammed J. Jallo, thank you very much. Moda, thank you very much. Thank you all for the stars. Thank you. Please not forget for keep the stars coming in. Not forget for keep the stars coming in, please. Please. Balak Roma, thank you very much for the stars. Thank you. Last quick one. Thank you. Please keep the stars coming in. Let's just roll down quick and see who that's again with the star. And Victoria Coca, thank you very much for the star. Thank you. As you come, not forget as well for like and share the program. Yeah, we appreciate everything. Please continue. Human rights defenders in this case.
Well, just like Wetin Abdi talk, human rights defenders, well, we will feel say them people are for see how we able get we will write them. But now then they
something for right for us now book they talk about.
Then they for defend the bad work, the evil work, and the evil plan of this government. The reason being all of them people there, then they signed under voucher for receive couple under this government. Why make you see some of them motoka there? Not a doubt. Now here we see the person where the next to Adebayor. Now in your motoka, you remember that container where they were life we see na gizzard and chicken. Yeah, we see the motoka.
Where you know they end your statements them. I not like that. That motoka, that container where they life we say na chicken, but Guinea then catch the thing that will be the inside and then tell we say not to chicken on a cocaine. Bible, please not suspend people in today. I want you for come out clean. But since you're not ready for come out clean, I think I need for suspend you. So if I get for do that, Abubakar Kamara, Sela not suspend you, give me star, thank you very much. Abubakar Bangua, give me stars, thank you very much. We get Yim Kamara, give me star, thank you very much. You as well get Maureen Lovejoy, thank you very much. We again get, let me see, Divine Bangura, give me stars, thank you very much for the stars. If I skip you, please not feel bad. Please not feel bad, please not feel bad at all. And Divine Bangura and Linda Zayat Giwi stars. Thank you very much. We go on, please.
Just like Wetin at the talk, the spokesperson for Adebayor, Imotoka na in the use for come escort the container where they don't put their own drugs them as Guinea them go Olam where we can know say the gizzard don't go turn drugs. Just like how the diamond been turned stone to jewel the jallo in hand. Now so the gizzard and the chicken inside the container, Guinea people and go Olam. Guinea security, their Olam, well, like I said, and they Panam as we is did it back. But the problem where we talk now, yeah, this committee, as made by Bue, have been really underline and put big question mark inside this committee where there be points. Adebayor, no use the word them. Where Adebayor point for can investigate this matter. After you don't already get the people them where you want for can own, the people them where already you don't tell you judge them, say that they bring them all, una can work them how me want. Don't you say you set up this committee? But me brother been get confidence on the chairman. Well, here we come.
Say make you always trust somebody until you prove yourself otherwise. And so me on system day. Now going forward, Adebayor Judge Temple, now investigative journalist, don't they doing work long term. I know I'm as a colleague before this term. The time when myself be the practice as a journalist and be the ragbalan at the field. I can always tell you and say I know the practice as a journalist. Right now, I'm in a different practice. Totally different. But that means small technique wasabi, or that means small how you call them ethics where I be learn. I still they try for go on with them. Moving forward, this man, we know how it's like for this government. Anybody, and one side the way we not touch him, he say he want for testify. Yeah, this guy. He said he want testify, and you hear he don't call the chairperson for the committee for tell and say he want testify. But hey, hello, now I don't know how for put that one day. And they put on to the committee now say anybody will come up say want for testify, they need for protect them. But now in the case of this, anybody will say he gets evidence for testify against police or civil society activists. My brother and sister, we have to be very careful. If not, let we listen no more waiting to happen. We pray that God Almighty continue for guide and protect this with brother. But as I talk to me, body dey shake, me I dey feel cold because I know waiting the power are capable of doing. Anybody where gets talk, where he gets serious discussion against this government, or where want for expose things them, where this government they try for protect, then they begin to tell you say you want for undermine the process. You dey try for incite people them against the process, and you dey try for sabotage the process. You know what all of that and they mean. And again, the next part where then they tell you what, then say cyber. You don't use the cyber law for defame other person, for bully other person. You know what in this? You see how the cases then they come. Adebayor Judge Temple, we keep you in with prayer. We really keep you in with prayer, and we pray that this bold step where you don't take. As long as what you try for pursue now the right thing. The God will create we, when they make we drink and breathe air, go protect you from any bad arms we want for fashion against you. Because we know how it's like with regards this power. They don't tell we plain. Abu tell we say, now when the thing say this not that first step, not to that first step people. This one is different. We go fire una, we una mama then can't they back. We fire them, they all wear black for una back. So we pray God let this in people they not wear black. Bible will continue.
Well, this now some of the reasons them way I can always tell una say this SLPP talks them way choose themselves for be the pauper. We all know them background, we all know who side them come out. Most of them as them begin from the NPRC, how they hand them dotin as they can't enter. So Abu in a confirmation statement nominal it can give as waiting the brother just say. But you talk one word additional where it really go down me heart. Anybody will say, I still repeat after you brother, it gets any evidence for can testify against them wire. May God help you and make the blessing of the poor masses where they suffer they behind you. But I'm afraid because you get people enforced where they not come out and give evidence against the police, as we all see how this government then just they emphasize on the police they own go on next wall than other people them. But we dey wait and see because now area we'll get for one month, not for today. Better one after we don't get all we find is as per waiting that they can do and the your way whether they go their own investigation.
Interestingly, for add to it in Bible they say, we already they follow this guy closely. We not go talk certain things them right now. We honestly not go talk certain things them. But if you dare feel say the evidence where this guy gets, you go silent and for later evidence not come, you dey late. Because any one step where you take against this guy we dey expose all of the evidence dem dey, but we get reason why we no dey do that right now. Security of everybody na we paramount concern, not to like the police. Everyone life very much important to we. It no matter how that you be. So we dey watch am closely, and we dey watch wetin the committee go do for protect this man and for give am safe witness protection. We just dey watch all of them things and the certain thing and they, you know, dey rush for break information. Certain thing and they, you know, dey rush for make people know. You dey get step by step how we dey do am, because anybody when you feel say they stand for the country, you get for stand up by am and make sure say things not go on the wrong way. So we dey keep all of them things and they and wait for see wetin the committee dey do. If the committee not dare call of this man, or the committee not dare look into this then video there with this man get, or the evidence there with this man get, we not to just when they can say your word against my word. No, this now your word against my videos or pictorial evidence. If they not look into that in the and they want for dare try anything stupid to this young man, then we there. Lord, we there still.
But yes, we there. From now where you make this statement, I want to challenge you.
Hey, yeah.
Me, by Bure, I want to challenge you. You say if the committee not protect this brother man, if the committee not look into the evidence all this man gets, we there. We there, and I tell you, say, I assure you, of course, yeah, now statements were not even withdraw. As so waiting they go on at the country under this misdirection government, yeah, when it comes to investigation, they only need evidence where they back them up for make them gain their own popularity, for make them score and goals them.
Bible, this one at the government interest. Pademba not to the interest. So when they do investigation, nothing come out. This not the interest. Tombo not to the interest. McKinney not to the interest. Every other side they not to the interest. But this not the interest. You know why? You know why the government so much get interest in this? Because they want to use the cases of the police them for market themselves. But unfortunately, the thing where they don't want to let people see, they don't see. So they want to take the police them, they use them as shield. It's unfortunate for now because like when I just make on herself like Tom Fufu kite. So by the way, I challenge you say, in this case, the government they do the right thing. Hey God, I don't shame back.
Shame Pierre.
Sir?
I shake me head because you dey waste your time.
Hey God. I know say I blunt waste me time, but in this case, I still trust the process.
There is no way as this brother man things them don't happen before him. You understand?
And
before
not
him.
just before him. You get big other journalists them will be there with them at the scene. And then journalists then they will not see any of them come up with something na them pages them. So why this man take up the bold step for come out and talk say I have all of these evidence with me. Do you have interest? Now you get interest in the evidence that I get. Now the question this way, you don't ask the chairman for the committee. Now the chairman gets where's how we look at them. But we still wait for see. We know the one show for Bitcoin and break news. We wait and see. This we brother in hand, in life, in everything, then at the chairman in hand right now. Because they're supposed to get witness protection. Anybody will come up saying that this, they're supposed to protect them. So now, this man in life, then at the chairman and the committee in hand. But unfortunately, I'll tell you something the other day. ONS, now the map, now they strategize this whole thing will happen at the country. And then serve them at the committee. And interestingly, now the big man at the ONS, now they at the committee. So, what do you expect? If he don't strategize and don't map out things them, when they don't execute, what do you do at the committee?
So in the case of this, where you they call ONS, may ask even the bleed.
Hey God.
May ask the bleed, to be honest with you. Of course. Now on reversible statements are the due, me brother. Me ask the bleed. You understand? Because when we don't read all the things that will happen, the incident that will happen before the protesters they jump in the street. The role where ONS play for support the Salon police for go shoot at with people them. The role where ONS
so
play.
not say the role where ONS play for support. Say the role where ONS play because ONS na the police, na the soldier, na the everything. Because na the all the students at table and talk about security issues. So ONS not support now ONS do the thing.
Good. So now Emeka they tell you say when did they call ONS? Me ask the bleed. But in the area of this we border, people they advise now the comments who get to say make this border left the country.
No.
Well, it go find bots. It go find like it. This we border, God they cover them. As we say, we they take an issue, kele, dear. We they reserve with opinion, we say no issue. With opinion for now, make we reserve them. Me and the border, make we put them now one side. Not to rest, we just put them one side. We they bring you this we border in information na your back. Any little crocodile thing will come up, we they bring them to Unaya. But for now, we dey rest up first, make we learn and move to other things.
We still dey inside this committee. Well, the one that wey the point finger pamper, all of these things, then self make long mouths. How you can call them cheche pole?
Cheche pole.
They make cheche pole today. They make polymoth say them pull press release for something on this committee. Well, we can look inside this press release for see wetin this press release get for say. If the press gets better release the way they pull. But in the meantime, let's jump over to family members then quick. Divine Bangura, thank you very much for the stars. Please keep the stars coming in. The stars now for support we follow we able for the promote this particular thing or produce more. Abu Conte, thank you very much for the stars. Thank you, please. And I see by the way, you family members then just make stars, then send out.
I think I be not the director for this star.
This star na Facebook no more. On YouTube na super chat and super sticker. Watch for the $sign. Write down na the comment section, the live chat. You see and okay. Let me go. Let's see more of we family members them na Facebook. So now why they say stars boku. If you say they don't design the Facebook star. Anyway, I thank you all very much now. YouTube for one I consider for send star for showing say we na star, but not to that study, yeah. Not to that study. Okay, Syria to Kamara, thank you very much for the star. Let's go down quick one. Thank you for the support. Thank you all guys for the support. For one of the same things else for we. And Facebook, thank you very much. Okay, so let we go. We want to watch into Wetin then call PPP. Then self pull press release for talk about this particular how you call this thing? This particular
August 8th issue.
August 8th. Well, basically, then focus on the committee. Wugi Blue, Ivy Blue, thank you very much, and Muhammad Kouma, thank you very much. Now, what we see. Please, as I do so now, if I miss you stars, please just pardon me, okay? But I get where is the means why we're able to do that one day. For let I don't miss something at all. Let's just read this press release quick, we come out from People's Power in Politics. People's Power in Politics. Now then send this one. They say for immediate release. Then say, we the People's Power in Politics. Sorry, let's just come here again. Okay. Then say, we the People's Power in Politics, PPP, have received the press release dated 24th August 2022, and we hereby make the following statements. 1. We note that by the said press release, the office of the press secretary to the president, which released the names of a 15-man committee to investigate the event of 10th August and what it calls the immediate and underlying causes, sources of financing, executing, and consequences of the insurrections, as well as the response of security sector. So basically, then first of all, they talk about the thing where the pool, as they talk about the press release where the government pull for talk about the underlying causes, them, the one the way finance, we put money behind all of them things there. So now basically they talk about. Dave Banks, thank you very much now YouTube for your super sticker as you give me
Banana.
$1.50. Thank you very much. Thank you. So it's number 2. It said we also note that the third public notice and most selected committee members have already taken side before the commencement of investigation. The public will recall that President Julius Adebayor and his government has, since the commencement of our peaceful protest, touted the narrative of an insurrection and attempted coup rather than acknowledging the underlying national problems that triggered the demonstrations, including but not limited to all financial and political corruption, acute hunger and financial hardship, record inflation, and gross violation of fundamental human rights of citizens. So basically they say, before ever they do them things there, so the government be don't already take a side. And then they talk about how they want to overthrow them, how now cool this and that, then just get one plan when for pull the government to come on power. They rather fail for talk about the other problems, them when the national concern, the way make people and come out and demonstrate. Like the way how they say corruption plenty, the way how people are angry, 4 times the angry, like Wetin WSP talk about, the financial hardship where money not the flow, the way how inflation rate don't get record na the country, not ever be like that, they will be over 24%, violation of human rights and other things them. They say the government failed for talk about that, they rather than they talk about say they want to overthrow them. So let me go to number 3. They say the narrative has been adopted in the press secretary public notice in which parties and civil and public servants have been selected. So basically they say all of them things they don't want to take side through the press release, and they will all know say this na party picking business na them or public servant way they support them na they select for investigate what happened during the August 10 business. They say this committee in our view includes suspected perpetrators and people who have publicly expressed bias and unproven allegations against a particular group of citizens. So yes, then they try for talk say this particular committee in their own view then think say they don't already take side. And some of them then suspect say then are even perpetrator, like we already don't talk about the ONS, the number 1 person for the ONS, where they sit down at the security sector, in other words, aware of all of the things that where the security people and they do in the country. In one of the people where they put say therefore able for investigate. You talk about ex-policeman. When you talk about ex-policeman and you come to the point and say policeman die, what do you expect? Of course, you have to take that side. You go to the military where you talk about them. Now then they want as well let the government recognize them. Then you can't put them in case like that. What do you expect for they happen? Of course, they have to take the side of the government as well. So now all of them things they are so then basically they try to talk about. Yeah. Let me go to the other one. Where now number 4 inside the press release. They say number 4. Before the press secretary public notice, we have expressly supported the idea of an investigation and admitted our involvement in the involvement in and responsible for organizing of the peaceful protest. But we insisted that any inquiry into the any inquiry, I don't lost myself. Investigate, okay, and say any inquiry into the, okay, I think I need to go down. Yes. Sorry about that. Into the causes and outcomes of the protest must be independent in personnel function and control. So in other words, they try to tell we say before this time we then they pull the press release, then they don't they express themselves say yes we want for let we get waiting and call inquiry, but if we get inquiry then for make sure say they put people away no don't take sides already into all of the action they are so where then they try for look into right now. So number 5 we say we are of the view that just like previous so-called investigations, then the try for talk say we somewhere so the thing say we somewhere say they take and say just like how them don't they do the so-called investigations then this random one-sided open-ended terms and pretentious so committee will not yield any fruitful evidence. So in other words, they try for talk say like what we done the say no more about the other the so-called investigation wey they do. And this random waiting, this one-sided, this way out they don't pick their own dabaru, kukujumuku, yuki people the way they don't put inside this committee and not will bring anything where will be in the country fine one or where will produce any fruitful result at the end of the day. And it is not intended to produce any credible, and they say they put this committee because they not get any plan for let it come with genuine outcome. It is designed only to serve as a presence for the public and international community. So they say they just put this committee for lay no more. Then say we don't do them. For them say, let them say for satisfy the public. Let the public say, hey, but they investigate or let the international community say, hey, yes, we will see they investigate and put committee together. And the only intention this will make them set up this committee. Let me look at the number 6. Then like so, number 6, they say we call on authorities in Freetown to ensure that only neutral and independent people are appointed to serve in such a committee to ensure that the committee gains public acceptance. So in other words, then they try for call say, then they call on the authority, the government, for let them make sure say they put people away credible, yeah, now this committee so that so that the public go open their hand and say yes, we agree with the outcome of this particular committee. Then say accept and public acceptance, public support and credibility. I think I don't talk so. Then say this particular group of selected committee members is already compromised and in our view does not meet the threshold requirements for independence. So in other words, then the talk say this committee already when they don't put them, they already don't take side. So as far as we concern, yeah, it not meet Wetin and call the requirements for independence. That means if they don't already take side, that means that's what they call independent, and they don't meet them at all. They don't meet them at all. Then we'll go to number 7. They say number 7, we call on Sierra Leone. We call on Sierra Leone's development partners. That means they call on the international community, the one that will support the government for make the thing in the country go before. To request on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone that President Julius Maada Bio appoint independent, non-partisan members of the public to investigate not just the incident of August 10, but the several incidents involving unlawful and international killings of defenseless civilians in all parts of the country. So under his administration. So then they try for say, then they call on the one the way they battle the government for let the things where they do now the country go before, for make them call on the president, the caretaker, for make he put people inside this committee where independent, where team up trade, where no mix from party picking business. And same way so for make them look into all of, not to just for say August 8 or August 10, waiting cause August 10 or August 10, waiting happen August 10. Then for same way so look into the thing them where cause this August 10, where then according to them, therefore look again into other things them like where they say incident involving unlawful and international, for look into the way out then this government don't send people them when not mix and business, they not get gone one day. How this government don't send them go next wall. Yeah? And they say for same way, so look at all of them things that will don't happen under this government. They say we demand, let's continue for good on. They say we demand on behalf of Sierra Leone that he, even if his administration is unsure about their role and that of the security forces in these incidents and in the protest of August 8, 9, and 10, we believe this will produce an outcome that is beneficial. So the therefore say, even if they not believe, let them just put the credible people them so that they will able to do the right things them for lay this particular outcome make the country get peace and collapse and not to tiwe gubinka yagba. Hassan Kamara na YouTube, thank you very much for your 10 Australian dollar. La watch Facebook quick with the stars. Aminata Bangura. Anita M. Conte, thank you for the stars. Let's continue for watch. Not forget for me the stars then come inside you. Mamadou Wuri Sal, thank you very much for you. Star. Let's see. Asi Bangura, thank you very much. Asiatu Sise, thank you very much for the star. Ibrahim Mansari, I like the star you give, but not only star one too. All right, Olive Khan, thank you very much for the star. Let me see. Olive Khan, thank you very much for the star. Let's see. Are there any stars? There any star we come? Rosie, Baby Darlene, thank you. Darlene J, thank you very much. Thank you for the star. Last year, I continue the press release. No, I just want to thank you to the one that we don't give star for support this kind of work where we do. If you appreciate the work what we do right now, please continue for send you star. Mohammed Carl, not to this kind of star, I want to send for me the star within our Facebook. Salema to Taylor, thank you for the star. Let we continue for watch small stars. Let we see la rondon quick one. La no left people in bien. Congo Sa Pademba, thank you for the star. Congo Sa Victoria Coca, thank you for the star. Alright, I think now the stars and the so far we don't get. On Facebook and on YouTube, thank you very much to Asim Tijan. Thank you for $10 on super sticker. Please, I think say by the way today people in the tower.
Yeah, always.
Alright, we will see. But we waiting on Facebook, we on top of the game right now. You didn't
Left to
no more.
left to you.
Alright, I continue with the rest of the public notice number 8. They say we call on the government, Julius Matter to respect it. Yeah. Okay, and we don't get 142 shares, 656 reactions on Facebook. By how much you get?
I get 876 when you watch the program, 384 where to me the number it is down, we don't like. So please, may family members make we like the program as we enjoy the show.
But not to enjoy the show, I think in a competition, we did on top of the game with this kind of BB comments.
You don't see the way how my voice itself. It is low key.
Because right now they don't make you shame. Sorry about that. Not feel bad.
It is low key.
They make you feel bad like Madabio. Anyway, I'm just to say thank you very much for the star. Annie Stevens, thank you very much for the star. Annie Stevens, I've been not hearing this kind of name before. Anyway, Jibril.
Hold on.
Jibril Koyate, thank you very much.
Hold on. Who's that you go? I give you thank you. $20. Not try more. Another try me.
Now give me no one, you see. Catinol.
No, I tell you.
$20 but that's small thing and for Weibo. $20. Catinol $7. Thank you very much.
We not can take a bill.
Wait, this now Canada. What is kind of dollar? This CAS. Canadian dollar, I think.
Yeah,
Canadian dollar. All right, thank you very much for super sticker. And yeah, we don't.
I'm not on Facebook. Left your BP and I get about kutok.
All right. Let's take the other one. Conte Yusuf, thank you very much. Jibril Kuyate, thank you very much. Forbiz Kafa, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the stars. Thank you, guys. Okay, I continue with the rest of the press release. I go to number 8. Number 8, he said, we call on all governments. Eric left now. What's in this bar? Eric Bayo. Okay, number 8. He said, we call on all governments, or we call on the government of Julius Matter to respect the constitutional rights of citizens and release all those arrested in connection with the peaceful protest who have not been charged with any offenses with immediate effect. So basically number 8 and say then they call on the government for make the release all of the one them where they don't arrest as they're not able for charge them yet with anything where they go on where they say now they suspect the form. Yeah. So then for release they all. Yeah. So the government continue to violate the constitutional right of citizens who cannot be detained for any period exceeding 72 hours for any protest relating offense, even if there were. So they say the government they violate people and constitutional rights as then they keep them on detention more than the time where they're supposed to keep them for. Number 9 is say we are constrained. Therefore, to state that, should the government decide not to comply, so now they say, we don't have to say this, but we say, if the government say they don't want, then decide not to comply with all of them things they are, we will escalate our civil disobedience to tyranny. So, in other words, they say if the government say they don't want to agree, then go barata, then go tell a talk in the civilian clothes. Then go put disorder. Then go break laws. And that's basically then they try for say in this case. Then say employ our processes to mobilize Sierra Leoneans for a nationwide protest. Our planned protest will be rescheduled for an earlier date, and Sierra Leoneans will come out to protest against this undemocratic regime. So, in other words, if they're not able to respect all of the things, they have to then go pull that and date when they schedule, then go count them quick, and then go make for sure say then protest against this government where no they respect anything like democracy inside the country. Let's see if we get more things then. But you're not right, so okay, already don't do now. You're not right too much. Then say number 10, to demonstrate our determination to hold President Bio and his government accountable to citizens, we call on all Sierra Leoneans to take part in a sit-at-home protest on Monday 29th August from 0600 hours to 5 p.m. In other words, then they call on people and say, this Monday when they come, because they want for lay caretaker bio and in government no say people and serious and then need for be accountable to the people them. Then they call on all salon people and for let them sit down at the host this Monday when they come. Then say let them not pull marketo. Na press release at the read. Na press release at the read. I do disclaimer. Na press release at the read. Then say let them not come out. Let them not come out. All man for Sidona and host this Monday, the 29th August 2022. From morning, in fact, not come on na yourself from morning till 5 o'clock. Nobody not for sell, not for do no normal business this Monday because they want the government for be accountable to the people. Number 11, they say the general public, the government of Sierra Leone, and members of the international community should note that we have the capability bring more than 2 million people to the street if the Bio administration fail to release the more than 1,000 detainees in the custody. So in other words, they try for talk say, and they call on and they make sure say the public, the government, the one they win at the international community for let them know say them they're able for make sure say people in common and do 2 million people in common na do. For make sure say them team up na the street against this failed administration for make them release the over 1,000 people them where they don't all and then are the hand right now. We are prepared to do so unless immediate action is taken to respect citizens and the constitution of Sierra Leone. So we go do this and we go plan this and we go do them. Unless paso if the government respects the people them now we no go do them. But if they don't do them, we plan this and we go continue for do them and we go do them. Macolom. So let's go to number 12, where will probably be the last part of the thing. It says we stand to defend the rights of fellow citizens, our country, and the Constitution. We thank all citizens and those who have listened to us and are prepared to fight with us to liberate our country. So we stand for defend the rights of all man, the country, and the Constitution. We also want to tell thank you, boku thank you to all the citizens them. And the one them way always don't they listen and then prepare for faith for make sure say they free the country. And then say long live Sierra Leone. Let God make Salon continue for prosper. Then say then date this one on the 26th or day of dated this 26th day of August 2022. And then put on the last tell I watch by the last time them we just signed. I be they ask who done this motorman we sign this tier. This trip he put in name because I be the first saying a faceless person, but this time the faceless don't get face. This person we put in name now he say in name Betty Sam, Mrs. Betty Sam. Now the Secretary General for PPP. So in the meantime, now this now the press release with them pull. Sidra to Kamara, thank you very much. Sabah to Conte, thank you very much. David Conte, thank you very much. By the way, again, it's in way na concern the family waiting and puts na the board. Okay, we get Marie Conte MC, thank you very much. Let me see. MC. Asabi that name there. MC. Yes. MC. Asabi the name. Anyway, thank you all very much. Facebook, YouTube, and don't forget to want the stars, want the super chat, super sticker if you want good work. By the way, I don't read the press release, don't know, but I make cheche pole inside there, so I listen to you now.
Before I dey go inside that matter, I get 910 na YouTube now. We dey watch the program. Only 433 we don't like the program. Please, please, please. Una make we hit the like button so we dey get more spirit and energy for go up and give una this message proper one. Anyway, I
we
just
get 791 when you watch na Facebook with 732 reactions. Thank you very much. A lot of shares, 148, a lot of comments, 374. Thank you all guys very, very much. And plenty stars there, please. The stars they not do. Una not agree with the stars. Thank you very much. Sin Mans, thank you for the star. Anyway, we go on.
all right. I just want for continue for do Wetin normally we dey do na this channel. Well, we can talk on top people and talk, and we can read letters them and notice them where they come from them. And we dey help
now I can go and read them
we
later.
dey help for pass on any message where they come na this channel, as long as it come for make we pass them. So we lovely Sierra Leoneans there now we duty for make we pass them. The message where I want for based on before I dey enter under the committee in issue proper one. Well, the PPP, we all know here read the press release, where some English then BB. But the one where I did break for people, where PPP say, you will no say, you they enjoy, no problem, not so you they talk to. But you when they suffer, do on Monday, not to perfect again, not to this, Sirona Host first bar, make the government no say, without we, then a 0, 0, 0 plus 0. Yeah? So PPP, now so they say Monday, today, it's Friday, tomorrow Saturday, Sunday, Monday, after blow mind, Monday, make Sierra Leone and the Sidona the host for make this government able to take we the citizens and say we important. Cheme Pierre, you uncle the fool.
Very good. Bible CRM Lajaku Williams, thank you very much. And not let quick in care fit to me, uncle.
No. This is not the problem of we Sierra Leoneans. When they tell you to we say na fitia, we vex.
Bible you say we Sierra Leoneans.
Just
Tipini, tap and they continue. Just talk normal, just caution you.
Cheme Pierre,
Sir,
to be repeated, you uncle a fool.
continue.
You know what make you take a fool in the most serious note. In the most serious note. God send you a caretaker, we know they take advice, we know sabi who they country. For they do things the number code they gain sense from a more big fool. If caretaker be you, I they tell you one word now I say, most of the things them where they go on under this government, they don't tie in a corner. But we don't see the way they on top them. Plus some of them, they're all unrubbed with red. Before they come sit on a power and different position them. That scene then they all can make them people are not able to keep secrets. If caretaker be on a caretaker we get sense, Chembe Pierre, open your ears. If you uncle really get sense, why enough for we don't just come out, he address what he get for address, from there he come and go set up in committee. But no, big fully and the see the way back na their hand, he come first and point a set of people them. Already he don't name them. Say the PPP then turn around as them na APC warriors and terrorists them. Underline that statement today. You as a caretaker we get sense. You as a caretaker we know what they talk. You don't do all that one day. You don't frame people already. After the statement, you begin go attack people like even Aki-Sawyer, the Samura Kamara, and plenty other people them. And we see Usai even Klepto, Tuben Futwen and Lyle Slima, he make a statement and measure the former caretaker. On the 7th of August, 8, 9, and 10. Don't caretaker, after all the allegations he come now and say they can set up a committee where they can investigate. And after the investigation, anybody where they find guilt, they go suffer the penalty of the law. So tell me who that again they can investigate after you and you bunch of fools them don't come and point people them already say now they're responsible for the act. And then you say these are the committee where they can investigate. With your sense, that is statement, in Bobon statement, he no say anybody where they can point now. Now the opposition say, you and they under this, that one is a big evidence for show say, now a witch hunt committee is set up. So maybe uncle not get sense. You know they talk so much. If me picking says they can't talk, then they talk there after they don't thief something. Now you can't go police, though you point for somebody, say you thief this property, and then you say they can't go police, my police can investigate. Now slap now the you because you know they grow up with sense. So just accept it. Your uncle not get sense. You know don't point people them for certain thing, and then you turn around, you say one can investigate. What are you investigating of? What's the kind investigating for?
Investigate Alolabi, Alola Sala, Alolabi.
And your uncle, he get game like both player.
Anyway, the program we do watch right now, we are on YouTube and Facebook. We're not updated on. I see something that happened today. Way I seen anything. Then a big thief man walk no day for do.
Indeed, your uncle not get work for them. I mean, he fly like kite to go cut na beach. He not get work for you. Na bashi depa. MSC don't tell you. So bashi.
Okay, since we get into the protest, let we know. I don't know how to put them. Let we know. Yagba people and too much. Let we still day inside the protest. We see something happen today. United States of America. What's up? Me people in the United States of America they don't tell what. Hello, what's up, US? How they go? Hello, Mr. President. How they go? What's you do? Angry just the kill we. How they go? But in this way, we go remix and say, the way how they party will we gladdy. Yes, we gladdy. The way how they party put things them in place, we gladdy. Yes, we gladdy. We see see one protest happen. Leonians them, like Julius Madabio, we been there in the military, say they tell we been there in the military, not being green combat wear, but in know the kind green where he be wearing. So, one protest happened today in the United States of America where Sierra Leoneans them wear green, white, and blue. For protest. Talk and come, enjoy the protest. Anyway, you want to look at enjoy that protest day. So, what we do now, quick one, we can go and watch how the protest been there, how it been talek. So we go able to get a better idea of Wetin then Common do for today. You got the things say they want for join the PPP in the protest. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. They're not familiar with PPP. They're not familiar with them today. They're not familiar with them tomorrow. So if that be the case, let us not waste any more time. Let we go straight and see Wetin they come up with. When they come back, GG Snore.
Freedom of speech is not hate speech.
Take the picture and let the delivery come through.
Okay.
Yes, freedom of speech is not hate speech. Extradite Abdul Kamara, aka Adebayor, for inciting deadly protests in Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Justice for our police officers and fellow Sierra Leoneans killed.
Yes.
Freedom of speech is not hate speech.
Yes.
Failed politicians want to in Sierra Leone, but will not happen. Of course, we demand legal action against all perpetrators of violence in Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Come forward. Freedom of speech is not hate speech in Sierra Leone.
Yes.
President Bio is fighting for that.
Yes.
And so we want to make sure that there is peace, that there is tranquility,
Yes.
that there is sanity,
Yes.
and there is freedom
Yes.
of movement for
That's
every
what
Sierra
I see
Leonean.
Yes.
The police officers don't deserve to die
Yes.
for doing their job.
Yes.
Children don't need to be afraid
Yes.
of going
Pass the
to school.
petition.
Yes.
People don't need to be afraid when they are
him.
going to work.
Yes.
To fear that their own
Young
fellow
Dynamic
Sierra Leoneans
guy.
will take their life.
Yes.
We
Petition has
want
been
this to
passed.
stop.
Yes.
We want this to
Letter
stop now.
Yes.
We want the
has been
extradition
given to him.
of Abdul Kamara back to Sierra Leone
And,
with immediate effect.
Yes.
Now. We want Adebayor to
what we
go back
call
home. Now.
Professional
Netherlands
protest.
embassy do not provide a safe haven for
And,
Adebayor. Send him back to face justice.
No.
Send Adebayor back home. Now, now, now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We continue to stand in solidarity. We continue to make sure that there is.
So now we are ending this protest. Ma'am, can you please come here?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we ended this protest.
Yes.
So what do you have to say? Because we finalized the protest. We just dropped our petition at the embassy. So what do you have to say to...
I believe that is a starting point. As the leader of the Sierra Leone organization here in the diaspora, he has rightly said it, and he has handed the protest letter to Mr. Stewart on behalf of us, the Sierra Leonean organizations here in the United States. And yes, it was a good sign for Mr. Stewart to have been able to come back. That shows us that what? The people of Netherlands, the leadership of Netherlands, the embassy of Netherlands have heard our voices. They've heard our voices, and they want to make sure that what? Adebayor, aka Abdul Kamara, is going to face justice because of the killings, the unlawful killings of our people, of the police officers, of citizens, our children on August 10th, 2022, a day that Sierra Leoneans will live to remember. So thank you, Netherlands, for hearing our voices. That was a good start. Thank you for sending back Mr. Stewart to receive that protest letter on behalf of all of us Sierra Leoneans here in the United States.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
must be jailed.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this concludes our peaceful protest here today, August 26, 2022 in Washington, D.C. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, that peaceful protest is not about killing each other. Peaceful protest is not about holding guns, it's not about holding sticks and beating each other and pelting stones and morally invective at each other. Peaceful demonstration is not about burning down property that belongs to the government. Peaceful demonstration is not about burning down school buses. Peaceful demonstration is not about killing police officers. It's not about killing our own citizens, but it's about using your voice to make your needs and demands known to the government or to whoever the demonstration is targeting. Here, we did 3 major stops today. One, we stopped at the Embassy of Sierra Leone. We demand justice for the lives of the people who were dead on August 10, 2022. We also went to the MCC Millennium Challenge Corporation to remind them of President Bio's commitment to fighting corruption, to remind them of President Bio's commitment to peaceful coexistence in the country, to remind them that the country is peaceful, as we know Sierra Leone is the 4th peaceful country in the entire West Africa. We also reminded the Millennium Challenge Corporation of President Bio's commitment to freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of the press, civil liberty, and everything that he is doing to make sure that there is peaceful coexistence of the country. We also thank them for the good job they are doing. And we promise that under the leadership of Sierra Leone, we will continue to increase on our scorecard for the Millennium Challenge Corporation. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we also came to the Netherlands Embassy. We are calling for the extradition of Abdul Kamara, which everyone knows on social media as Adebayor. This man has been used by failed politicians to undermine our democracy. He has been used by failed politicians to pelt morally invective and threatening to kill the president and his wife, and threatening to kill senior citizens, including a very, very powerful journalist, a former minister, Sylvia Olayinka-Blyden. This man has threatened to kill her life, has threatened to take her life away from her because of the good work she's doing for the country. And so we here in the diaspora, we are calling on the Netherlands Embassy. We are calling on the government of Holland to extradite Adebayor, to go home and face justice for inciting violence, for inciting the killing of police officers, and for inciting unrest in our country. This has been a very, very successful protest. A very successful protest, and we'll continue to come to the Netherlands Embassy until something is done about Abdul Kamara, aka Adebayor. So I want to use this opportunity to say thanks to everyone. Those of you who came from Dallas, those of you who came from New Jersey, those of you who came from Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Virginia, Maryland, those of you who came from Canada, those of you who came from Great Britain, to register your voice, to register to the country that enough is enough. Enough of inciting violence. We want to sustain our
Right, good. I think good that we hear protests like this. Really good that we hear protests like this. Abubakar Boloyong Sise, thank you very much for your star. Thank you. We appreciate everybody in contribution inside this program today. The program we watch right now, we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And on Facebook, we get 877 we watch right now with 825 reactions. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. On Facebook, on YouTube, we get 958 we watch right now with 504 reactions. Please guys, make an 800 for we. And also, when they get information, when they able for shift around, yeah, where with man can say filter. So please, just continue for hit for the like button, and don't forget super chat and super sticker for able for support we for the continue for do more work. Now so say more. Anyway, so we go with this thing. I think one word waiting for being just do use. One simple word waiting for being just do use for say Netherlands government. They are send Adebayor back now we country Sierra Leone because we caretaker matter be one for send our next wall. Now they one for send them. I think that the word down there we don't tell them. But if they say face justice, I don't know what's kind of justice. But it be very simple. Send Adebayor on a salon, matter be one for send and go next wall. Bible will allow you for first go.
One thing we would like for say, Marabio make it go build new prison. And now people me by Bue make a begin notice now. We all they come up, we are ready for receive we. Because after Adebayor, we now the Ibrahim there, other people there, the creator they not help we they come. And the prison not get for do, it go be very tight.
But that's how you say that they keep on a prison. Our next one and they sell on a direct.
Well, even now they say the cemetery then the floor.
So no more, just tell we say that place they that 10 they go don't tell like career.
Good. And secondly, one thing where the cameraman will video this guy will say in a protester do
this first now the chairman for the salon union na USA.
We can understand any country can get 4, 5, 6 union and they are like you one day or the better one day. We understand the breakaway one day we know. Yeah, all union are union, salon union are salon union. Wetin the cameraman do, he make sure for pick the graphic from the ground. You know, may people they know what that one they mean? You see the ground, the streets, when it's enough for protest, you see where it clean? Take note of them. Secondly, the dress code of them protesters them here don't tell you waiting at the mission. Take note of the dress code. It don't tell you waiting at the mission. And let me tell you small idea where I get for overseas. You get plenty people who don't left the own country. We can look for some of the opportunity there. We are in the able for get a place like this so they go get a normal for showcase to the government, so the government is able to see them. If they favor what that they do, then they call them home, can give them job. The reason you that family, you that Kumra, where some of your family member don't left you for quite a long time, he say he don't travel go overseas. Where Nigeria man say Obodo Igbo. Most of these people where you see so, then they oversee, they're not even better than life, themselves. They're not better themselves. Then they closer for than they were. You get organization the way some money who get free. Sit down above and government support. We want to pinch. Government help for pay in rent, the balance. if in alcoholic or any other person, he go and enjoy himself. So in the final say, most of them will take care of una self and left down. Some of una can even waste una money, they go to more, remind them, me person not travel, I know you eat for them. Then go into una money back on begin pull Sarah. Not on nothing, then they overseas, they don't get life. So most of them, you see that they support this government. When they don't embark on bad things, them, now they can people them there. Because sober-minded citizens them, when the diaspora, you know they ever see them. They support this government for this kind of thing. I will draw you example. So one where you know useful na the saloon community where we they bring in topic now tomorrow. When I share with Alpha. Yeah. From where in America, he not even get an apartment. He just stand like where she may be rent 2 rooms and a parlor. Me go take the 1 room. Now show your own life be so most of them people and they wanna see that they ask the 8 per SLP for make you take a bio, see them and call them home like I call the other one at home, can't give them job. So you in the world make this thing not pay you. You get for see some of them people there
so
and you get for
don't know say anything in life now so soon.
Of course.
Who say
So
that be not to be seen?
of course.
So do me I do you man no go.
The man was an idler. No job, no business, no nothing. Okay? And make we come at the issue of Adebayor. I repeat for 10 back say I'm fully full.
I lie.
You know, long time ago, you know, this government was serious, to be honest.
I lie.
Long time ago, then people that belong team up. We see who side and put people away and say, then the man handle Adebayor na Netherlands. We see videos them who said everywhere they come on the social media, they even they do fake things them like the one where they fetch for una caretaker. They well and gown when a lawyer
and wig. Yes.
Come on social media, the other one say he study law.
In the practice law, not the study law, in the practice law.
In the practice law. And the other one, where he don't create yourself, now like one box.
No, please, left that close side anymore. Allow we for flex.
You know, if they come and say now in boss, any day we see they say we don't go to court, we don't come on a court. Adebayor don't invite them. Adebayor don't this. They do all of them things here, they not pull it. Still Adebayor, now the more it is step up again. It reach a time now, Adebayor again come. At that time, he don't even get a bold mind for call Adebayor. The intro begin come pull. You get the other one, it's done an honor in the inside. Who don't know this person? But people then begin to wonder, who don't know this person? You as a caretaker, somebody who is saying that he's citizen, he didn't have a country, you're afraid for calling him. Okay.
You know, but lay relevance, lay important.
Well, they tell them they will say, okay, call him, now in the bring plaba, we let him go. But I think it reached a peak where the caretaker, where the council today, for request now other government for bring somebody now in your government, the same caretaker bill now in come where if you want this power, what did he tell you? Make I remind you back. He say, make we use social media for propagate against any government. And social media now the fastest communication line where they reach the international community and the world at large. The same social media, caretaker say, now in self they use for make it gain this power where you don't get so. We all come and say, okay, this is a very brilliant advice from the caretaker. That's why we the fight for the power force. We say now, we dey help you, make we all fight APC for pulling our power under the line of social media. We do exactly what caretaker will be advised you that time. And indeed, he come and tell we say, if they can't change the system, if they can't make everything be nice for we, wait till we get done do, for make we not suffer. Wait till we get done do, for make any caretaker that shall not load that flight for go beg na other man country. He know the problem and he can solve them. We say, okay, we talk on the same social media, we blast on the same social media. Of course, at the end of the day, the cost impasse now. But the former caretaker, be accept say, no, now una right, una talk. And I think except in land and from the late caretaker Kaba, as itself be say, make them talk as long as they're not going to bush again, make we get war. Caretaker will succeed, forget the power. By the same social media where he advised you for use. So now, this social media, plenty people don't become popular on the social media. Plenty people don't get people when they listen to them, message them from the same social media. Caretaker don't kind of power now with people Now you don't vex. Caretaker say, make we know near social media again. Ebo, caretaker don't say we tell we say make we use social media for propagate. What's happen now with social media? Now we don't begin to get English like incitement, undermine, overthrown, and plenty other English where some of you don't understand self for even define them. Because there's some they use them, they don't even know the definition of the English whether they use. These are they begin play in case. Now caretaker say he choke because he don't find out say plenty people don't embark on the social media where people they listen. Recently, the issue of August 8, 9, and 10, it begin come up. But they be fixing a joke. Say they begin to see the thing out, the flame they come up. We see the information that will begin come up from the government, the plans that they get, and exactly they come and execute the plans that they get. Caretaker don't come now and say the old problem of Mama Saloon now the social media, and especially Adebayor. This same Adebayor, go see how they put hands together for fetch Adebayor. But the first set of people they want to be set for fetch Adebayor, which happen will not be paid them because they even not scatter set, they're not together again. I think the money not be due or they not pay them. We don't know. So una look, Usai Caretaker really know say he no understand Wetin a governance. Somebody who don't left na in country, he don't go seek for protection. And indeed, they don't grant the protection. And you don't kind of power. This person, they talk about the evil things that what they do. Where it is the international world, they even see them. It say, therefore, hand over this person in hand for can face law. The way you get person in the country, just for protest, you command the soldier and the police, especially the police, for shot them and send the next one. When the investigation can, we see the patch reports them where we reach BBC and other platforms them. But they fail to realize that people then get some kind drone the way we say, would not even know the anger on top of it. Now we see the information them where they come up from CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC, and other platforms them. So because caretaker, they don't know say most of them people are where you have up them for the backup, don't they see the evil things that way they do, and in don't they expose and disgrace. Now they coordinate with his supporters, the idler supporters, the way the diaspora. Where, as I say, they're not even better themselves for come at this Adebayor issue. Plenty I talk there with the C press release Adebayor. But the mistake what this government they do, they forget for no say, then country where they talk to, not they left. We own country, we not how for protect a citizen. Well, if caretaker, they don't know this because it looks like he ain't open but he blind. And some of the diasporans them, then they oversee, then they hear about the law, but they don't look understand. We can understand now. Adebayor for make Netherlands government give you we don't know how for even man the affairs of salon people they will not reach how many. Caretaker bill, you mistake. SLPP supporters. Una de disgrace una se, especially una all the diaspora. Where it be say una no small how the law they go. Una no small how protection issue they overseas. Thank you, Sister Admin. God bless you for the $20 where you just don't send me.
All right. So if you reach to that point there, please, somebody so they pay attention for the stars them. We just want to appreciate to the way they support we. Not all like when they pay attention to them, okay? Philippe, Wetin, Njima, or Jamai, thank you very much. I like the comment you gave. Thank you very much. Still. I don't say Boala Sia. I don't say thank you. Let me go Beyonce. Quick one. All right. Now, you don't hear by way analysis, eh? Let's just work a small bit and it. And after this, we can give you a small opportunity, 1 minute for call. Not to now, 1 minute for call. And please, when you call, make sure say you reduce the volume of your sets. And then you go straight to the point. If you do outside noisy too much, we go get difficulty for your review. Sorry about that in advance, but we'll get for drop the line and take somebody else. We want clean communication for come up, okay? Bible, please take over quick.
Just like Wetin at the talk on the issue of this Adebayor saga with the misdirection. Una don't know how to protect and defend we salon people them. Una as a government, una they do a big mistake by all this disgrace una they add for disgrace una self. Arrest me, kiss me, brother.
Okay, so $20 from Sister Admin. I'm calling on all protest. I'm calling on a protest all over the world to debunk the extradition of Adebayor, PPP, all the way. So basically, they call on all people and for let themselves come with a counter, protest for say no to the extradition of Adebayor. Okay, so this now basically waiting the message they say. All right, let's go inside this particular issue. Quick one. Number one, we see August 10. We don't make and clear say this now government interest. So because now government interest, all the one them when are pro-government supporters, of course, go support the interest of the government. So that is why we see. When the issue of Pademba will come up, we not see them out. Where Lilo and Slim have been first of all talk say the presidential guard able to take up the one whole military. And indeed, we see how they do them na Pademba Road. Nobody no come out and talk about them. Then they go on for say how they call a peaceful coexistence. Then they you go on for talk say a lawful government activity that one day, but nobody no come out and talk about that one day at all. Yeah. So this just the one. We see inside this particular thing, all evidence be the points to the government, for say they do them things and they especially the ruling party say they lead that particular thing they na Pademba Road. We get real evidence where everybody, including the donors them, where they hear about that one day from the women's leader, but nobody not come out from them people who will see so today for say the women leader don't do this thing, then for stand against them, protest against them, in need for face justice. As we talk, so nothing, no reports not come out of that one day. But now we see people in the come out. It's very cool. The marketing issue happened where the videos them they're all over, including the donors them. They all see all of them things. Then the EU and other people them talk about that, and instead the government come and bash. We always don't tell them I say the government get one system. Anybody where they praise them and they like. But anybody where they point out them faults them, let them try for address and they not like them. Even if now you give them money, then they come back at you. We see it in the issue of EU. So if they do that to we not the doubt at all. If they do that to anybody, we not the doubt at all. Under this government, we don't see the country don't divide more than any other thing. You know, people they always they expect say if even self tension they amongst the citizens them because we don't see caretaker, we don't tell we say as a leader if for being cool and calm. In other words, not for the talk, but in supporters them for always not cool at all. Therefore, always they be on their toes. We see how they happen. Things then they happen. We see inside in own supporters and they kidnap people them. We they see then the video and then kidnap people them. Michael Kagbo na Bo. We see one na regent. We see other side them. We see that imam na bonds. We see different things then they happen. Yeah, in support of them, they capture people, them, it just keep quiet. And anybody will come out and talk. You see the Kenema issue, where that man come and talk, say, caretaker, don't go against the people, you need for repent, you need for confess and this, and then catch and they lock them and sell and say, you know, get a right for talk the canteen, and they will burn you, that do you. So you see all of them things, and but then people have to knock about and talk about. I just want to highlight certain things, the quick one. Let me see what thing they happen. We see the arrest and detention of opposition people, and Femi Clodescole, Dennis Bright. We see the Karamoka Bar. We see other people, them whether they arrest as long as they talk, including Sylvia Blyden, where they try for be critical about the government. They arrest and cry and go lock her unlawfully for nothing. Then they release them at the end of the day. They commit Quetta, where come out and talk about Ali Foster, where Lilo and Slima in policeman just look na in footy gang balang. It broke the bobo in foot and take them back and go lock away, communicator talk about that. They lock her na jail for that. We see all of them things and they come out. But none of them not come out and talk about them things that they. We see corruption. So the highest office na the land, the point on the president in office, the caretaker. From the audit report, a government document, not to me maker, not to Bible maker, not to Amina, not to any of you make them. It points to them, but instead waiting the government to a run after the way highlights the issue of corruption. Then waiting Ben Kenfala talk say we not get right for investigate the president. That is cool, that is correct, because they get blanket where they cover them. But we see corruption from the highest office. We not even talk about double dipping. Where it talk about double dipping, it talk about possible money laundering, all of them things, and it talk about inside the audit report. Nothing come out of it. And amongst all, the way embarrassing and disgraceful and make we country look funny past all. Now, for the office of the president, go lodge na people hotel, he not pay. Then he forge the receipt, he can present and say we don't pay. When then check now, then say not pay. None of them not talk anything about that. And these are the issues them. They never want us to talk about it. They not come out. We don't ever see them come out and protest about all of them things there. We see a lot of sacking. The statistics Sierra Leone then call line for the first time in the history of the country. They call devotion. Begin call register like na classroom picking and day. Alpha Sumadi Kote, I like that name there so much. I'm not Sabia one day, but I just like his name just too unique. They call Alpha Sumadi Kote. Now a day part of that video day, termination. This rating termination, this rating termination. Then call them na classroom. We see all of the offices, them different side and then they do them. And interestingly, for let you know, say what we talk so is very correct. Even inside themselves, they're not accept themselves. We see outside the women's delegate conference, SLPP women delegate conference, we happen at Kaila on the first lady of all, team up in front of the caretaker, a challenger. He say because of some people and they will not support some other candidates, because they notice that this and this not support this, then suspend them at the office if they do them. So the young people them, why they not go do them to other people? Interestingly, the caretaker will come and say yes, he gets to do that. If you not support me, or you not vote for me, of course you could become Odul. He said you likely will become an Odul. Yeah? So all of that and then a confirmation of them things there. All of them things there. These people don't ever want to talk about them and you don't ever see other people come out. In fact, all of them things that we put them together and begin tell them, they go tell you, say, this is not just baseless accusation. Alpha side the world they keep her for tomorrow. Of course, I don't want to talk about her now. Let's continue to talk about the other thing. You see, they always they do certain things them against one set of people, but you see the other one them, not they come out and protest against them things they do. They never talk about the extrajudicial killing. In other words, we see after the August 10 incident, after the August 10 incident, for example, where we see how the government, the military, we see at one point in time, before the policeman and can, the military assemble the people them, thousands of people them, team up around the military, they sing, they boost their morale, they whip them boots. because them talk to the people and then be very much professional. When the policeman then can and say then a scatter crowd in Jalo, then they are solo scatter crowd, just Ibu and Stormy Dule. Then begin for brush, then begin for send other than they send go next. For where the people in Tawa now the people they then see, they say they never see this kind of thing before. We don't ever see this kind of thing before. Now only na salon. So we see all of them things that they happen. None of them people here not come out and talk about them. All you waiting and concern about the police. Okay. And interestingly, the things that they talk about, so not to Adebayor, not to the civilians then, we see one or two situations who say civilian then tower or challenge the authority them, yeah, but not because then stand up for themselves. It not up though. Then see the way how the policeman them, defenseless civilians them, the policeman, government forces them, shoot and kill defenseless civilians, violate the rights of living. But the government never say anything about that one day. They're not really talk about that one day. And then people are not there. Wait till they talk. We just start with editor John Temple. We're talking about the Human Rights Defenders Network, where actually the put policeman there, soldier man there, and civilian people them, CID them inside Mutuka with gun. They go and bomb and spray, like na rebel war during the August 10 protest, but none of them not ever make mention of that. They don't say about that one day at all. We don't hear about that day. During that process, the way the government find out, say the people them they share the videos, the photos of all the things that already happen, then shut down the internet. None of them not able to talk. Any one of them thinks they are so where they happen. We see also government fingers then they point man government ministers then where they go secretly go pull people they host them send them go next world where them with man then go say extra judicial killing, but none of them not come out and talk about them kind of thing and then they kind of violation and they where they happen they arrest over how many people them where they then go and put one side as we talk to they don't know side and they people now they fear for go even identify their own body them na mortuary. We are from the honorable member of parliament yesterday saying even the one where everybody sabi where they go for go identify them, they say no una go come take to this time because another allegation don't come up say the government they pull people in entry them the organs them for go sell them. Well, we know that they are baseless for now. We know we confirm that one. But all of them things they are now things than this. Where don't they come up? Where don't they go on? But none of them people here so not talk about them. Instead, and just say you need for send Adebayor back na salon because you need for face justice. So the question when we go left with you now, Adebayor and the government would have for really face justice. The program that we had, my name is Pierre, the freedom fighter.
I mean, I'm by Bre Kablai, the biggest warrior.
We get 1,000. I don't know invade, but we are listening to you.
1,054. When you watch the program right now, we only get 589 likes. Please, Fabulem, una hit for the like button as we move on the program.
Okay, on Facebook we get 857 where they watch right now with 978 reactions we don't get already. Bridges Anata Barry, thank you very much for the star. So I think if you get something for safe not, we go straight on the line.
We move.
All right, so the line don't open. Please make sure you know the rules of the game before you call. Make sure you turn down the volume of your set. I go advise say no reduce the volume because still it go carry inside because you want to listen to yourself. Mute the set where you watch it from, and then you get a clean conversation. Talk to we like you can call any other person, your friend, one at the talk normal one, and you not get for listen to yourself back. Talk to we so. You get 1 minute. After 1 minute, even if you talk, we will get for beg you in advance, but we'll cut them because we want to get more people them. We don't overlap in the time. We just want to take few calls them, and then we see how best we can able to get people them. We go actually they come and put them points them. So please, when you call, make sure you just go 1 minute and go to the time straight off and get clean conversation. Do ya with the big and stick to the issues them where we actually don't put in place. So with the big una, we'll go online and take the first caller for today, Mr. Kamara. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yes,
yeah.
today live.
Yeah, me and Mr. Kamara, they call from New York.
Please go ahead.
Like that journalist, I don't know if we will send that thing to the international partners them as evidence for NSFC, the atrocities committed by the government, because a human rights defender association, just like Red Cross, then they for protect lives or for take care of the wounded in the war and go see and they load rebellious soldier man, they will get gone. So it's very unfair. So that journalists, they at least if I don't even surprised, they know if I don't release this video, if I don't wait, it's just say, well, in go interested for become a witness, then at the hearing I present a witness because instead of free the counter they express concern about his life, this power government and go eradicate them. Then secondly, then people who made that protest, they're very hypocritical, like the way you analyze them by yourself as well. Because all the things that will happen at Salon, you know, they even talk about that, this cost of living, then killings, they will happen, all the things against the government. So they don't go now, they are pro supporters of the SFPP, now they go in the guise of Sierra Leone, and they count themselves with them, you see them, say not to few people they will go, but at least they say they represent Sierra Leone. So all that is very unfair, you know, Sierra Leone will not let you say, you know.
All
so
right. Thank you very much, my brother. You know, you should 1 minute time. Okay, we go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show. Your name inside the call from. You get 1 minute, please, for make your point.
Hello, hi, Samepia by Facebook, hi, YouTube, hello. I just want to make a suggestion here, and also, me people, and please, if we can just come together, because Adebayor not do this for me and you. Adebayor do this for every Sierra Leonean. If we can come together, we say form a protest for make we debunk the request. I think that they were better. May they not say we say we the people there. We ready this time for them because Wetin civil society forbidden do, Wetin human rights organizations they forbidden do. Now in the guy come he do for we. Wetin government forbidden do, now in the guy come he do for we. So Wetin are the problem? The government and Adebayor order for face justice. Order for face now the government now for face justice. So therefore we are calling on every Sierra Leone we get interest in Sierra Leone and Wetin Adebayor they do. Make we come together, form a process for this guy, and let him know say people that they were supporter, people that they were getting back. You know they do this for nothing.
Thank you.
Please, me people, allow we form something. Please, thank you
very much. Banks Fatima, thank you very much for your star, and then Bunani Tijan, thank you very much for the star. Welcome to the show, please. Your name inside the call from. You get 1 minute.
I'm Mildred, I call from Brooklyn.
Yeah, please.
And I'm so happy for me gonna give me this opportunity for talk to me.
Please.
Because as I say, when I deal with some salient issues, them where I first say, as I say, Leone, I forget the opportunity for me to contribute.
Please go ahead.
Now, when I talk about a journalist, when a person like me, you understand?
Yes,
I want to make una understand, say, I just want for make una make through una, I will give una everything I will reach this journalist and then una not put out anything further. You understand? Una not put out anything further. If una listen to me, okay. Yesterday I tell una not to so. Una they take me light, but I tell una but waiting them are the plan. This was a protest with them plan na America, London, and Holland. Okay? They want to attack the home of Adebayor. You understand? I tell you something yesterday, I say let Adebayor watch him back. Because me a person, I don't work for refugees then at this country. So for 11 years, all these Sierra Leoneans, the way they pass through, you understand, they don't pass them in hand. I tell you this with authority. You understand? So I know waiting at the laws them, I know waiting you know for undergo, and me, Mildred, I ready for travel, go all the way to Holland. And make sure, see, you understand? Let the Holland government understand and let them protect Adebayor more. I'm ready for do this out of me own pocket. You understand? I'm ready for do this. I'm ready for save people them. You understand? Just like I did try for save me company journalists now. You understand? If you know what in the thing, when you don't get all the information here, right now I talk to una so. Let just get out of the country. Let just stay anywhere they call me.
You message and we not go pull any further information. Thank you very much. We hope you forget enough time, but you don't exceed the time. Thank you, ma'am.
I just want to say my last word, please, because it's important. Let I put on through the organizations that were responsible and journalists them. You understand? Then go uplift them.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Connect them.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Okay, we go on the line again and take another caller. Welcome to the show, please. Your name inside the call for me. Get 1 minute.
Hello.
You did live on the yard. You get 1 minute. Your name inside the call from, please.
We had.
Go ahead, please. You get 1 minute.
Okay. May just want continue for remind the one the way they protect in America. I think they look forget waiting the king be say. The king say in the ways for the government, so no need for make them go couch and make them grab that then go meet them if them in business. So now that na my contribution.
Thank you very much. Samuel Sise, thank you very much for your stars. We go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. You name and the call from you got 1 minute. Caller, you did live, you get 1 minute. One more time, caller, you did live, you get 1 minute. Hello? Okay, sorry about that. We go to another call. Away the call, please pay attention to the phone and let we able for talk. Welcome to the show. Okay, this line they connect, so we go and wait for another call. The program we watch right now, we had on YouTube and Facebook. Caller, you did live on the line. You hear me now? You name and who said the call from?
My name na Abu, they call from Watalo.
Please, Abu, go ahead. You get 1 minute, please.
Yeah, because the issue now, we didn't have Saloya, we ain't got rights now. We didn't see Adebayor, people then they talk about Adebayor. We want to know if they able to catch Adebayor, if they able to catch rights and a war is standing. All about they talk about Adebayor, look at them, then they go protest for Adebayor. Look what here happen at this country right now. Look at the special investigation team with them pull. We're not encouraging at this country. They don't kill people. Them look at how boy they kill the off court and that only wheelbarrow they go fire and they kill people them. They talk about that in the police. They nobody they talk about the police. They will die. So. We out in this country now. What we go do now? We live there at risk right now, my man. We started talk to each other and cry. We live there at risk now in this country right now. So we don't know really what we would do. We can see we don't tell you.
I wish Adebayor for being listen you and answer your question. But if I tell you from an audio where we put today, say let any information alone, I just listen for I'm only.
Okay, the thing now, what's in the border with they don't say they send a team for can investigate now, international team. We know they see there nothing. I don't know like but they see some interview and they go international.
So basically when international team they investigate, you not get for to see them because then go they do their work on the background.
So how about Fambule now we don't miss now election registration then they come.
Well,
what should they do now?
The truth now I'm not going able to give you any answer with regards that one day, but slow continue for put your finger across and then we go get information. Thank you very much, my brother. Stay safe, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, we go on the line again and take another call. This line they connect. This person where they try for call, it actually don't come 2 10 inside, but in line they connect. We mean say we're not able to get them too. The program where you watch right now, we had on YouTube and Facebook. Let's go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. You name and inside the call from you get 1 minute.
Hello.
Yes, please. You there on the line, you get 1 minute for make your point. Call ID get me.
Hello.
Yes, please. You there live, you get 1 minute. You already the issue time.
Okay, God bless you now, my brother. May God give you a long life for everybody.
Okay.
Okay. This thing when they do so today na America, na bad thing. Adebayor na good thing na they do. So if Adebayor they do this, what in the civil society for July, Adebayor they do so, people that they go against them for make them say for deport them, but no go make them deport them. Because the boy would see the talk all sin up come to true. And so people they don't want to them who the bad thing they do. So if they do, then the big woman they were supposed to advise Mother Leone, and then they advise them. Now Adebayor they be enemies. They know the thing what in our inside. They say they go through, then they are oversee. But they know they understand. But let me swear to Adebayor swear today. Anybody where they bad, where they support bad government, God will allow him. I let that prayer. Any children need for Adebayor, they not go talk.
Thank you very much, man.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
It's this boy for. And the boy they put them 6 and I do.
All right. You want for big man, sorry you man, but you don't eat you 1 minute. God bless you and thank you for your time. All right. I want for you this term for sale. Zainab Kamara, thank you for the $20 on YouTube super sticker. It's a goal. We go on the line and take another call, please. Welcome to the show, please. You name and who said the call from. You get 1 minute. I think this caller still the connect. This person really they try for making headway, but he honestly not able because of the line. I don't know. Welcome to the show, please. You name and said the call from. You get 1 minute.
Yes, sir. I call from Sweden.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Well, thank you for giving me the platform for make a contribute a little bit. Yeah. This business about Adebayor, I really feels we all as Sierra Leoneans we will come together and help and show, say, we not glad about what they go on in our country.
Okay.
And I see the protest today on social media.
Mm-hmm.
These people, they really see in a family and then just gather for protest for do the kind of thing.
Okay.
We really not feel the pain of the citizens of that country.
Okay.
But God will expose them all. We all for support Adebayor, and I believe say thousands of Sierra Leoneans there as we they
All right.
now Adebayor in back they support him.
Thank you.
I just want if Adebayor they listen to we let him know say they alone we do with him.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so we'll take a few more calls. The program we watch right now on YouTube and Facebook. Now we are. Please, you only get one opportunity for call. Please, not call 2 times. Where you don't call and you don't take part, not call 2 times. This caller are very sorry, but unfortunate. The in number end with 48. Just that. You don't call, but you know the connect. I don't wait for you guys right now, so the talk soon. You are the wait for, but unfortunately, it's still not the connect. It's waiting and call connecting. So I drop them and take another call. Sorry about that, caller. Okay, you don't come inside. Let's see if it connect this time. The same thing. It really not the connect. So unfortunately, please not call normal call. Make sure so you call on WhatsApp only. Please, this caller we don't call, so we not take again. So we go again on the line and see. We just one person for call one time, no more than one person they call. Let's see and see if this person can come in too. Welcome to the show. Please, you name and where you call from. You get 1 minute.
Calling from VA, man.
Go ahead.
How you doing?
Well, with the try. How you safe?
Good. I really appreciate, the effort to they take for putting, for discuss the latest episode of embarrassment the information minister puts up in the world, because it's a pure embarrassment, pure embarrassment. Because I don't see any reason why they for ask you information. First of all, then you notice they can't sit on an interview. They go on you more than 24 hours. You're supposed to get all the information. They ask you questions, them. You tell the people them say you don't get answer. But you know what for sure.
Maybe this is not news to me. I not catch up with that one day. Now I do the interview day. And when?
With CNN. I go share the link with you very soon. It's a 10-minute interview. When CNN give you 10 minutes, me man.
Wait,
it's
now who do the interview?
I'm shooting at today with Becky Anderson.
Because what you make they ask, sorry for everybody. What you make they ask, I see one program where it do, where it debunk say they not ever reach to them. So we mean say if you don't the plan and in a post we know the free. Please share the link with me, please. I need for sit down there and see how best we can mix this thing up.
Absolutely. After I drop this caller, they send the link.
God bless you. Okay, I had 30 seconds for you to make your points because if you don't exceed the time.
Okay. Alright. So fine. So basically, Wetin people like una need for they do right now, because I also see protests in America where 12 man they go protest. We all people in the way can identify almost they all 12. And reliably they go tell you say this not cheerleader of SLPP, this member of SLPP and all the rest of it. All we need for do from this platform now for keep doing what we are doing, make the whole world know who that not the bad and who that the good person.
All right. Sorry, the 10 minutes. You reconnect. So let's tell you now, if you listen to you said, please send forward the link, and you don't exceed the time. And unfortunately, you line the reconnect, so I'll go to another call. Sorry about that, but send forward the link. Or I'll wait for the link. Welcome to the show. Please, your name and inside the call from you. Go a minute.
Hello.
You don't violate rule number 1.
Hello.
Yes, you did live. Your name and inside the call from you. Go a minute.
Yeah, I call from US.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, at least, but go talk.
Lamin, I hope you. I will advise you change your position and call back. You line the broke and we don't hear you.
Because okay.
Okay, we go on the line again and take another call, please. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and the call from you get 1 minute.
Hello?
Yes, please. You get live. You get 1 minute. Your name and the call from.
Okay, me no Mohammed. I call from Sydney, Australia, sir.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, you see, so I just want to make some things clear to you. I really asked somebody about Ramon story. That was the most distasteful interview of the century, anyway.
No, but not tell me that word there. You make an olek now.
Hello?
Yes, you get me. I'm just kidding. Talk, make your point.
Okay, that's fine. First of all, that's not the issue. The main issue here is about Adebayor. First of all, I want to let people understand and say, Salon not qualify as that country we get that human rights record for make all land of all nations look a citizen and send them to that kind of country who say not go even get the kind fair trial we do for even animal in a bush. We live in the Western world. Now let them mix up with say, hey you, come on outside there, outside. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's just make this, let people and get this now then. It's Salon, I repeat, not to that kind of country we get that human rights record. We even if like terrorists then go send and they for good trial because we fall far short of that. So like, people and they think them very good than they. That's one. Number two, this government, I don't tell you now, please, they don't lose focus on every front. So for making you go for extradition to a country, especially European Union, where all human rights record right up there to a country where not even below the ground, the level when it comes to human rights. And you see the series of interviews from Al Jazeera, you name it, to CNN, to this, to every station now they try for grant interview to Saleh. You know why? Then we get waiting and call the utmost facts. You understand? In security, we get them things and they where in Latin they say re ipsa liquido. The things speak for themselves.
See the time, please.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So now that I just want, there's no way Holland will send Adebayor and Salon. If the Holland will send America for trial, but not Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, J. Martin, thank you very much. We go on the line again. Will they take 5 more calls? This is number 1. Please go ahead. You get 1 minute. Your name and the call from.
Hello, I call from the UK. I mean, I concerned citizen.
Go ahead. You get 1 minute, please.
Okay, my brother Saint Pierre. I know I worry about Adebayor. Holland not to stupid governments. Holland can never extradite Adebayor to any government. First of all, it's illegal for them to do that for us. That man don't run away from Skobu na asylum seeker for the first of all. So they no go ever send them like a rogue government, a rogue state like alone for them for go do waiting. So we are not wasting our time. Then people are wasting time. Then they dig more hole for cover themselves. Right. Let nobody know even say no anybody not listen to them.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. 4 more calls from this. We get 3 more. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome. I'm glad you win a woman can inside. Your name and the call from.
And I call from UK.
Please go ahead. You get 1 minute.
I'm so not happy with this right now.
What happened?
This protest was sitting people that they do against Adebayor.
Okay, Salon, like what you don't see, just get yourself in a normal situation. I do you man no go verse. Continue.
You're absolutely right, brother. But this is just ridiculous. Salon people will not like each other at all.
Well, I'm not saying they not like each other. I think say politics don't swell inside with so much that we not see anything again.
That's the problem. Now make Sierra Leone like how Sierra Leone does it today. If we not come together as one, that country no go ever go before.
Okay.
Politics don't fuel Sierra Leone, to be honest, my brother. But Adebayor, we have to stand for that guy.
So are you
have to
stand for him?
We need to do a protest as well. Wherever that protest will therefore happen, may that protest happen there. But we really need to stand for Adebayor. Because Adebayor no they kill nobody. Adebayor is just there to protect the voiceless people in Sierra Leone. You see? But anyway, I'm just not happy.
Anyway, relax, drink water, and know everything will be okay. Yeah? Thank you very much.
Be sure to. Okay, then take care.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
We'll take 3 more calls. This now one. 3 more calls. This now one. Come in. Yes, 3 more calls. One. Please. Hello.
Hello.
Please go ahead. You name and answer the call for me. Get 1 minute.
Yeah, me na Lamina. They call from US.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, what's that?
Lamin, you did live. Sorry about that, Lamin. You line the connect. We go on the line again. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and answer the call for me. Get 1 minute. Hello.
Yeah.
Please go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Salon, concerned citizen.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I thank you very much for what you do. Maybe I suppose that statement way on force me talk. At least for sure Adebayor love, because some of we in a salon will not get nothing for do right now. But to now get the chance, I need to do something about this, because Adebayor is a big light to we right now. Most of we right now after God and Adebayor. We hope say with the help we're free in this country. Some of you all I think. But they are when we get a chance to make effort. That's not my contribution.
Thank you very much. God bless you, brother. 2 more calls. We go on the line. Welcome to the show. Please, your name and answer the call for me. Get 1 minute.
Hi, Wisdom. I come from USA.
All right, go ahead, please. Get 1 minute.
I just want to tell salon people and we in a salon. And then calm down. All I'm not stupid for give Adebayor to salon government. They know what they do. So if cause when I SLP people and come on and go do a protest in the US, it just try to do their own, but it's not possible. So I would still advise salon people for calm down and try to do what is right. And Adebayor is protected. Not even Holland, the wall itself, they protect Adebayor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. We'll take the last caller. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and answer the call for me. Get 1 minute. Hello?
Hello?
You did live, please. Your name and answer the call for me. Get 1 minute.
Yeah, I smart for security reasons. I'm not going to show where they call from. But actually, them people, we say, na protest, then go protest, not to protest. They just go explain rubbish. Adebayor, inshallah, is fighting for the truth and God is with him. The devil is a liar. And the Holland government is very responsible to do shit things. And they can't do that. And they will never. And they are not even thinking of that. So they are just wasting their time.
Okay.
So be rest assured. Thank you, guys. God bless you.
God bless you. All right, as per tradition, this now bonus.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the show, please. Your name and answer the call from, please. Get 1 minute.
Hey, Mina Yadonian. I call from the yard.
Yadonian, welcome. You get 1 minute, please. Go ahead.
Yes, the problem, I just want to talk for, say, the civil society, the religious council, everybody will be safe for stand for the people and has salon no fail. The citizens, they are not getting no protection. So I think, say, the owner and the other person we Adebayor with the help and the young para. But saying that your uncle, I don't know really what he did. Your uncle, you know for talk about
Why you talk about
Congo Sano Legule de Congo Sa.
Good.
Yes, I say your uncle really. But time go fit clock.
All right.
Salon people get patience. Time go fit clock.
All right, thanks. By the way, I'll take 1 bonus.
Yeah.
All right. This now the lucky bonus call. Last year that they can inside. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and answer the call from, please. You get 1 minute.
Hello?
Yes, please. You're live. We get 1 minute, please. Your name and answer the call from.
Yeah, they come from Virginia, USA.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Sengepia and God bless you now.
God bless we all.
God bless you all. You see, at the American, that they call them man they will protest in Washington DC. You see, then one thing which they talk, the man would hold that megaphone and say they want justice for freedom of speech.
equality, justice, human rights. So all what he talk, now then people and they do. Well, when they face justice, fine. They talk fine. Then want Adebayor. What Adebayor they talk? Adebayor talk for justice and human rights. Equal justice and human rights. Now Adebayor they talk. So then now they talk about you see it is very ridiculous. It's funny what they talk. What if people play for? What if they keep me for? Nice that they go talk, but it's time for balance talk. Why Adebayor for face justice and the Netherlands government? Then you forget to say what a human rights violation. No debate, no freedom of speech, no freedom of expression. And disturb people then.
Thank you.
What you see at CNN, all you see how then the policeman they fire. Who do that guy with the whole kidnap host if I try for video, I did bullets go meet him. He would die. I go to back in time. So you see that is fine. The guy that say
thank you. Because you know the bonus caller, you don't do 144 minutes. Thank you very much, my brother.
So what they cry for justice? They go their justice rights. I tell you what I thank you.
Thank you. And the last caller, Randy. Thank you. I wish I came for take more calls than become more calls than the kind side, but I want for big one. Please, we need for take a nap because we're not sleep at all. Just take small nap and make it walk back for now. So we want for tell you plenty. Thank you for wanna join with inside the program. Bible Red, the freedom fighter. But I miss something today. So it's me I know here and sit down there. But anyway, I think I go work on that one. They find I lost it in the happen. Bible Red, you don't hear anything people they don't say. Come inside.
Well, I think
wait. I think we need few more stars for let we reach to we target for today. So please give me some more stars. You will watch if you appreciate the program. Bible, go ahead. Sorry.
I think we don't play justice to the people as we bring them all the issues them at the table for make we can discuss and we will give them small time for make themselves call and give their own take on the whole thing we they try for talk. Mm-hmm. So then we need for retreats because senior warriors then we know how for fight. You get for retreat for we get more stamina for face the battle again for another day. Mm-hmm. So now we try for retreats because we will come here back tomorrow with another beautiful edition. We will go look for Yeri and talk about. So I just want for continue for say plenty thank you to the family members them both YouTube and Facebook. You will come and share, like, support the channel, stars, super sticker, whatever. We tell now plenty thank you. And we always promise you as long as now fight we get for do but Mama Salon and go on before we ready for put we neck before they leg. Hold on, put them so. Until we meet again tomorrow, me by Break Kabla say Tata. We love you all, stay blessed.
Thank you very much for where you tell me. Thank you for where you join me inside the program. I want the real stars. General Sisse, thank you very much. Okay, Jen Sisse, thank you very much for the star. Sarah Conte, thank you very much for the star. We want more star. As we go, still continue for send the star for we. YouTube, the super chat, super sticker. Not a star, no one star on YouTube. Super chat, super sticker now once. Thank you very much. We get 691 likes now YouTube with 971 now with the watch. We still do with we. And on Facebook 743 with let me see how many reactions. Let's just refresh quick and take the reactions. The program with the watch right now we get 1,100 reactions. Luisa Baba, thank you very much for the star where you send for you. Thank you very much. Sarah Conte, thank you very much for the star. We appreciate your stars then. Please keep sending in the stars. Thank you very much to you. Will share, you will comment, you will send for we stars, you will like, you will call and add the voice of the program. And even you will just come and view, you not say anything. Thank you very much. Miriam Koma, thank you for the stars. Thank you. Please keep the stars coming in. Thank you. On YouTube, thank you for the like, the comment, the shares, and the views. We appreciate everybody. We always take on a time for joining inside the program. You will the time for call. Even now as I talk, so we're very sorry if we disappoint you, but please know you learn, keep calling any other time after we will do this program, yeah? Well, not after, sorry. In any program where we do, please continue for call and add the voice inside the program. But for now, I want to apologize that we're not going able to pick anybody in all man in call. Imagine we get over 1,900 with the watch right now on both platforms. If we say we want to take calls them, then we're not going able to stop the program today. So we want to tell you thank you and appreciate you now. We'll join you again tomorrow inside another beautiful edition of a program. We are. My name is Adebayor, the Freedom Fighter. Until we meet again, on behalf of the team, Sister Admin, and the rest of the team, we get one potential admin for Facebook right now. Potential. In fact, two. Yeah, one when a woman and the other when a man. So of course we go think of how we go able for make them very, very well. Interestingly, we always they bring come the membership for let we be stronger than any other time. Sembepi and my name. Until we meet again inside another edition. God bless we all. God bless we country Sierra Leone, where we can call we are. This now the one green seats inside status. But the one them we want for Sidon Param, them plenty. Some people want make the young candidate go continue with this seat. Other one themselves want make the young candidate come and sit on there for rule the country. But unfortunately, now just one man go able for sit down na this seat. Well, how you go able for make lay your young candidate sit down at this seat? Now only when you come out and vote. But wait, before you go and vote, one thing they when are you for first do we go qualify you for make you go able for vote. That now for register as a voter inside Salone. Well, the one they were responsible for the voting process, they don't pull the date too. They say the 3rd of September to the 4th of October. Now the time that one day when you for go and register. But again, some people go want for do one kind way for crook the system. Not try that all because that's not crime. If you know say you the 18 years, the eve of election, that's the 23rd of June 2023, or on that particular day when the election they carry on, when at the 24th of June, do ya run and go register right now. But if you know say the eve of the election, you know the 18 years, not try more, because if they fail not say you register for vote when you know 18 years age, that's not crime. Now you the gladdy, but you know don't day too. I not say as you the gladdy, any way you see registration center, you want for go the top and for go register. Not try that one day. Sat inside and the way you know for register. If you the walk na some side way far from your house, you do go school na some side way far from your house, or you do go to fumble na one side way far from your house, no register there. Elect line then na your area, make sure say you register na that side. You know what you make? The day for the election, if you dey live na Lumley, you go register na Calbaton or Atalo. The day for the election, then say motorcar no go run. Elect government say that they put public transport or then they put government bus, it not go enough. Because plenty people go dey like you, we go on for do the same thing. And the bus they not dey run fiti fata. So what you go do? Make sure say you register na the center where they near your house. So whether they say motorcar dey o, motorcar no dey o, you no dey o. You can just swing your answer, go to your voter center, vote, commode, and wait for the result. But if you're not able for vote on this day for election, and then you young candidates not win, you're responsible. Remember, your one vote will change the whole situation. This message, they come up from We Are on YouTube and Facebook. This now the one green seats inside status. But the